Next up, we have Theory of Everything 2, official by DJ Nate. I assume this is featured in Geometry Dash, so there is that. Once again, everybody, this is a Basterd's LFA, a layman-friendly analysis. I'm a professionally trained musician, a composer, and my objective here is to explain things in a way so that you don't have to be one to understand what is happening here musically. So, if you like the sound of that, make sure you're following the channel, subscribe to the channel, whatever term you want to use. Like the video, share the video, leave a comment, turn on notifications, become a member, support this channel as much as you want. Two disclaimers. Number one, this is my first time hearing this track ever, so I will be pausing a lot, as I will be pointing things out as I hear them or as I realize them. And number two, this is recorded live on stream on a single take, so I might stumble upon my words like I did just now. Whatever happens, happens. All right? So, chat hands. And with that, let's do this. Theory of Everything 2. Let's go. Okay, so we start with two elements. One, the piano giving us our motif. It's doing both motif and accompaniment at the same time because that's fairly common with piano. So the motif is the smallest version of your musical idea, the seed, the essence from which everything else comes from. And we are having this wood-sounding bass synth giving us this very, very tricky way of displacing rhythm. Because it is not entirely rhythmic, it kind of is, it kind of isn't, and it's ominous enough that it doesn't sound like it's part of the rhythm, which is pretty good. Because one of the things about this piano playing right now is that there's a tiny moment of silence between each repetition of the piano, or it's not so much there's a moment of silence, but one of the notes is being held a little bit longer before we continue with the motif and the repetition, which can lead to insanely fun rhythmic displacement. So rhythmic displacement is, displacing rhythm, pushing stuff back and forth, and things like that. And this motif right now is giving us really a lot of potential. Let's just see where this goes. Oh, there's a bass there. Okay, so the bass line now carries on that motif, which I'm a little bit bummed. I wanted the piano to continue. Maybe it's going to come back. But I would have liked to see that piano continue right now. Still, the bass is now carrying that motif in the bass line, so it still fulfills the need of that motif. And of course, we are engaging in this really, really fun tripleted drum beat, which, by the way, triplets, the concept of triplets, right? So for this, we're going to have to go into the concept of a time signature. So when it comes to music, you have three components: melody, harmony, rhythm. Rhythm is the use of time, how we use time, how fast things happen, when they happen, the placement and everything. And the smallest subdivision that we use for that is going to be called a bar or a measure. And these are determined, the duration of these, the beats of these are determined by a time signature. A time signature is composed of two numbers: upper number, lower number. Upper number is going to determine the number of beats. The lower number is going to determine which kind of notes, of beats. In English, it's pretty easy to remember. A whole note is going to be represented by number 1, half note, number 2, quarter note, number 4, eighth note, 8, 16th note, 16, so on and so forth. So a 4/4 measure, 4 quarter notes, which you're going to see represented in a measure as 4 quarter notes. You count them 1 through 4, and there you have it. So when it comes to these, a whole note contains 2 half notes. A half note contains 2 quarter notes. A quarter note contains 2 eighth notes, so on and so forth. So when it comes to a 4/4 bar, we have 4 quarter notes or 8 eighth notes. So when it comes to this, and we count this, let's say we're counting the quarter notes, we count 1 through 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. When you add the eighth notes, you add an at the end of each number, after each number. So instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, now you have the middle, and now we have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Then after that, this is what we call straight eighth notes. Straight eighth notes, and then we have the concept of tupleting, which is when you cram a certain amount of notes or certain amount of beats where there would otherwise be another. The most famous is the triplet. I can type, I promise. So a triplet, the most famous one, is the eighth note triplet. So straight triplets, you're going to have 2 eighth notes per quarter note. However, when you engage in a triplet eighth note, you're going to have 3 eighth notes per quarter note. So instead of having this function over here, we're going to have a third one per beat represented by this little number 3 over here. Maybe you add the brackets, and that's how we are going to represent them. And the way you count them is, instead of using the "an" in between, you just say ta and ta, the first ta and the second ta. So instead of going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, you go 1 ta ta 2 ta ta 3 ta ta 4 ta ta 1 ta ta 2 ta ta 3 ta ta 4 ta ta. And it's I had to put an Indian accent for that one. So it was just really fast. And you can feel how that is a lot faster in that sense. And it's just a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun when you count in triplets, and that is exactly what we're getting over here. And triplets, they aren't, I wouldn't call them perfect, but they are a lot of fun. They're a lot of fun because it gives you that extra sense of motion, and they are very smooth, and that's what we're getting with the drums right now. Let's see where this goes. You can hear it, right? And of course, we are getting a quasi drop of the beat. We're just having fun. We're having the bass line doing the motif, and then the higher synths are just messing around rhythmically. Just giving us highlights here and there, moments of just fun stuff, hopping in and out, playing the chords, playing part of the motif, just giving us all sort of just like trickled, sprinkled moments of rhythm. Like, one of the things about EDM is that it's all about exploring rhythm. Very rarely is it going to be about exploring melody or harmony. It's usually going to be some sort of exploration of rhythm. And let's just see where this goes, because it's a lot of fun. See where it goes. Really cool. I like those. We had a moment of going off the ramp. Right there. Right there. So we had just the bass, we removed the drums, gives you that sense of going off a ramp, waiting to see where you land. That's a colloquial term, by the way, going off the ramp. Colloquial just means that there's either no academic official term, or at least I'm not using it for the sake of simplicity. And yeah, it's just a lot of fun. It's just a lot of fun, especially because the tripleted beat is just fun. So let's see. Going off the ramp again. We jump back. And I like this. This what I was talking about, rhythmic displacement. We are still having those the motif being played, but because we are doing this in this experimental, like, chopped off rhythm, we are having to move some of the notes a little bit further ahead or a little bit further behind, and it's giving us this sense of displacement. The motif is still being played. It's still happening. The bass line is still pretty much doing the same thing, but it's happening in this experimental way because of the rhythm and the rhythmic displacement. So it's just great. It's just great. And it's not even the drums that is doing this. It's entirely the exploration of the bass line itself. It's really cool. Let's see. Here it goes. Oh, we got a little bit of piano in this going off the ramp moment. Okay, and now we are getting a cut down version of the motif. It's still, I think it's a variation of the motif, and this one is engaging in what is called octave displacement. Octave displacement is basically what is happening right now. What we're doing is that we're playing part of the motif higher up, and then the next part where the melody would be supposed to be up there in the piano, we're just playing the chord instead, because that's where the chord used to be every single time. And that is octave displacement using chords as the lower side, and it gives you that sense of bouncing back and forth between the range of the piano. It's a very clever thing to use, especially right now, keeping that tripleted sense of progression, and it's just fun, dude. It's just my scroll wheel is messed up. All right, let's see. They can be painful to play, yes. And we bring back. So yeah, now we're having a call and response between the piano and the new synth that we just got. We have slowed down the drums a little bit, which is just, it's the same overall rhythm. It's just that we have spaced out the drums a little bit more than before. And most importantly, we're having a call and response, the piano versus the synth. And I like it because they're doing a contrary motion call and response. So call and response, you can hear the piano plays, then the synth, then it's probably going to the piano, then the synth. But while the piano is going downwards, the synth is going upwards. And it's just giving it really... This is really good, man. This is really good. Let's see where it goes. Ah, those triplets. Oh, that bass, man. Chance, welcome today. How you doing? We got this other synth here. And yeah, like, in theory, not that much is different. Like, in essence, the motif is still kind of there. We're doing some minor variations here and there, like adding a note, displacing a note, that kind of thing. But overall, this is still pretty good. This is pretty good. Like, this is just being carried really hard by that bass line. Like, the bass line is so well made, man. And yeah, thermodynamics is on its way. Yes. So yeah, no, this is great. I'm doing fantastic. Let's choose where to go. Oh, vocal synth. I liked that moment. I liked this. That brief moment where we had nothing but the instruments following the beat of the drum itself without filling anything in between. Clever. Because that gives you a moment of just breathing. It's breathing. Or it's scheduled. It's scheduled. We did it last week. It's just scheduled to be released, yeah. Or I think it is. Remind me after this. Check. Or you can check the channel. Just go and search for it. Okay, let's see where this goes. 'Cause, yeah, that was a really cool moment of breathing. Because it's not an off-the-ramp moment, but it was a very cool moment of just letting the listener breathe and soak in and just process everything. This is very good. There's that synth again with the piano and the bass line carrying things. There you go. That's the moment again of just the chords being held down, giving you a moment of breathing. Very cool. A quick moment of speeding things up, but the drums are staying steadfast and they are just maintaining this slower version of the beat. Even though the rest of the instruments haven't really changed that much rhythmically, they're still just as fast. We have spaced things out a lot more just with the drum beat. I'm bringing it up. So another track that has this kind of phenomenon is going to be The Mirror by Dream Theater. The intro for this track alone shows the same thing. The drums changing ever so slightly completely changes the connotations of everything. And yeah, it's insane. Oh, we had electrodynamics, not thermodynamics. Okay, there you go. So yeah, no, this is the Dream Theater Mirror. The guitar is doing the exact same thing, which right now we have the bass doing almost the exact same thing. Like, there are variations here and there, but the drums just change, and it's just absolute peak. So yeah, let's see where this goes. That moment. Now off the ramp we go. Another variation of the piano. Keeping the rhythm. So yeah, we come back, we take everything out except the piano. Now we are reintroducing the layers one by one. And off the ramp we went, dude. That was really good. That was really good, man. Let's see. Let's just see. Let's just continue. We're slowly building it up. We're bringing these layers slowly but surely. Off the ramp again. That was a really cool way of bringing back this section that we had before. Just having the bass line fade back in, like rush back in, saving the day. And yes, now we're in climax territory. We're in the final minute of this thing. And yeah, let's just... And no, we can't do the mirror. We can't do... It's copyrighted like by... like an actual label. That's why we don't do like non-video game soundtracks, because if we do that, it's just gonna get taken down because copyright is broken on YouTube. So that's why we do video games, because they're a lot more understanding. So there you go. I just wanted to put that out there in one of the videos so that people can understand. So yeah, let's see. Gem and Shred maybe. For different reasons, yeah. I'll explain after, yes. Let's just hear this. Yeah, it's a recapitulation. Oh, we bring this up. Ooh. Yeah, we're basically recapitulating the part we had back here, except with the these some of the new sounds that we were doing from this. I'll explain after this, Aurora. I'll explain after this because it's a bit more complex than that. Let me just let's just finish this one. Let's just finish this one. Okay, we have this moment of yeah, like we're still going back and forth between these different elements, going back and forth, just splicing them, sprinkling them around. The synths are just holding the chords in different rhythms, and it's all it's just nice. It's just nice. Let's see. Just exploring those triplets. Oh, we slow it down. We bring back the piano. Okay. Doing kind of a summary of the motifs again with the rhythm. How are you gonna end this? You slow down and one last chord. And there you go. It just echoes out, the energy dissipates, and there you have it. Man, that was a fun track. That was a fun track. Like theoretically, we stayed pretty consistent. It was just a matter of rhythmic displacement, just displacing rhythms here and there, and just going. And that was good. That was good stuff. There you go. That was Theory of Everything 2. By DJ Nate. As far as I understand, this is featured in Geometry Dash. Once again, everybody, this has been the Basterd's LFA, a layman-friendly analysis. I'm a professionally trained musician and composer, and my objective here has been to explain things in a way so that you don't have to be one to understand what's happened here musically. So if you're watching this on the YouTube video archive thing, thank you for watching. Make sure you're following the channel, subscribe to the channel, whatever term you want to use. Like the video, share the video, leave a comment, turn on notifications, become a member, all that good stuff. If you want to listen to this without me interrupting every 3 seconds, I will be linking it in the description. If you want to request a song and you're not on the live stream, go to the Discord, link down below, go to the LFA requests channel, and follow the instructions on the pinned messages. And if you want to catch the streams when they happen live, we aim for Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Central European Time. If you want to see the full schedule in your local time zone, linked available in the Discord and the Twitch channel. They both have the stream schedule showing in your local time zone. And follow the gaming channel. We have a gaming channel where we put the VODs of our gaming after shows when they happen. Games are Basterd, link down below, or just search for the username, same as James R. Basterd. So the J for a G, and you got it. And yeah, there you go. That was a lot of fun. That was a really, really fun track, man. Theory of Everything, DJ Nate. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. But yeah, let's move on.